Some people, did you know? Do you know what Twitch is? Twitch.
The app.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're like the streaming thing. Yeah. Sorry, you don't play games in it, so I don't know. Oh. There's a like a subsector of Twitch. I can't remember what it's called, where they make noises with their mouth and people get turned on and stuff. They like it.
They get turned on.
Yeah, like there'll be like one peng white girl or something, or like an Asian girl. It's never a black girl, and they'll sit literally this close to the mic and they'll just go. So it's like, you know, when people lips your ear and you get those tingles.
Yeah.
I think that's what it does to people. It's revolting.
And that's on Twitch.
Yeah, people will they'll donate money for it. They love it.
I find that so weird.
Yeah, people have fetishes, fam. Certain men have fetishes.
But isn't the sole purpose of
Twitch for games and stuff? There's sub-sectors.
That's what I'm saying. That's weird, bro.
Bro, we could do this on Twitch if we wanted to. If I had, say, because I've looked into it before, like for my laptop, obviously I use a laptop in it. But to stream, you need a processor much better than a laptop. So you want to use like a PC. Okay. But if we connected the camera to a PC, we could just live stream it on Twitch.
Okay.
And just do this.
Okay.
And obviously, but you'd need to talk for hours and hours. Be pointless. But it might be something to think about in the future. But yeah, fam, there's weird sectors. Every time there's like something that's made for something, so Twitch was made for gaming, people will figure out how to use it for something else. Yeah. And it'll always turn into something sexual. Always.
Instagram. OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, fam. I need to start an OnlyFans.
And sell what? What are you going to sell?
I don't know.
What body part are you going to sell, fam?
You know what? I would like to say my dick, but imagine having to get your dick hard all the time to take pictures.
A picture. Yeah.
And you need angles for dick. Dicks aren't like tits. Tits you can work from any angle. As long as the lighting's right, it's fine.
Yeah.
Dicks, fam, not like I've ever sent a dick pic. I think I've sent like one dick pic in my life by request. And I was sweating. I was like thinking, right, how do I do this? Shall I do it like the game and just like get semi-hard and just do it in the boxes so they can just see the outline? Yeah. Or do I just stop playing games and just get it out? Yeah. And do they want me to get hard? Because then they're thinking, why are you hard?
Or they don't want to see the potential.
Yeah, or they want to see what they're going to be fucking with.
Why are you hard?
At the same time, they don't want to see it soft. Yeah, no one needs to see that.
It soft.
And then, so I'm like, right, so we're going for like a semi situation. And then getting to that perfect semi that you're comfortable with is like...
It's hard to come by to take a picture.
It's impossible. Fam, it took me like 45 minutes to get this pic.
The best semi is once you bust a nut and when it's about to go down. That's the best semi.
Bruv, if you bust and then quickly pull out, you've got the perfect dick.
It's hard but soft at the same time.
Hard and soft, and you just like, that's a dick.
If I was to take a snapshot of this is what she'd want.
That's a dick.
This is what she'd want.
That's exactly what she wants from a dick pic. That's exactly what she wants. At the same time,
oh shit.
When I was watching, what was I watching? Was it Euphoria?
Okay, I've not seen that.
Yeah, I'd never finished it. It was really good though. I don't know why I never finished it. They were talking about dick pics, and Bear Man obviously used like bottles and cans and shit for perspective, so you can see actually how big it is. That made me laugh because I've never done that, but I do specifically remember when I did the dick pic. Remember thinking like, on camera, she can't tell how big this is. Yeah. There's no reference points. Yeah. But I never thought, let me get a bottle so she knows how big it is. I thought, maybe if I just lump it in my hand, she'll be able to tell from my hand. It didn't work from. There was no reference point. I don't ever think I slept with this girl, so... No, I did. I had been sleeping with her, so it wasn't that much of a stress. Okay. But I do remember that it did come to my head. But yeah, dick pics are long.
They're hard, man. Pun intended. They're fucking... It's just... A girl can always send a sexy nude or like a sexy bikini pic or whatever because there's tits, there's ass. Easy. It's so easy for them. That's why OnlyFans for them just pops. But for a guy, if you ain't got a decent enough body, because what more can you take apart from a dick pic? There's nothing else that entices a woman.
They don't give a fuck. What's a
face
chest,
you see,
fam?
What's a chest? My face you see every day. Like, what's the fucking point? There is no point.
Bruv, and guys can't get sexy with it.
Yeah, there's nothing
can't get
sexy about a
sexy
dick
with
pic.
it.
There's nothing sexy about a dick pic.
It's grotesque.
In the slightest.
It's grotesque. I don't know why. I don't know how a woman can look at a dick and think, yum.
Yum.
Yummy, yummy. I don't know how they do it. I've asked so many times, like, what is it you like about a dick?
Yeah.
It's just a lump of meat.
Yeah, it's just nothing.
It's nothing.
It's literally nothing.
It's true. There's no enticement. I don't know what they see.
I think they get gassed about the potential of knowing what it may feel like.
Yeah, because they can look at it if they've been around, if they know their way around a dick, they'll look at it and think that's gonna do business.
Yeah.
That's gonna do business.
It's gonna hurt me.
Yuck.
It's gonna fucking hurt me, and I'm here for it.
Jesus.
That's funny.
That reminds me of the time years ago when I think I brought it up to you recently. Yeah, like the other day about that sex setup. The sex setup thing when you said you was jealous with me and our friend. And I basically, for context, myself and another friend, my friend at the time, well, our friend at the time, gosh, we're talking 7 years ago, maybe even longer, was talking to a girl. She wanted to visit him. She wanted to get a hotel. She randomly decided like, can I bring a friend? Do you have any single friends?
No, it was off ends. You man went up there. It was off ends.
No. We went to Birmingham. We didn't go up there.
Oh, okay.
We went
But
to
it was off
Birmingham.
ends, though.
It was
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of
yeah,
ends.
yeah.
But yeah, that's why I said she wanted to get a hotel.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she was like, I want to come down, bring my friend, go out for some drinks. You bring a friend. We'll go out, come back, chill at the hotel. I was like, yes,
obviously.
Bring me through. So we went there, ended up sleeping with this girl that I don't know. Didn't even talk to her pretty much the whole time I was there. It was a bit weird. But yeah, that exact thing was that we were having sex, going for it. And then out of nowhere, she's like, I'm going to be sore in the morning. Biggest turn off ever. Me being shy just carried on plowing through. I wanted to be like, why did you say that?
Why would you say that?
Why? What's wrong with you? How many guys have you fucked to feel comfortable to just monotone it, not even like out of breath? She didn't even out of breath say it. She didn't even like, oh, fuck, I'm going to be so sore in the morning. Just like, I'm going to be sore in the morning.
Like nothing was happening.
Like nothing's happening. I was like, yuck.
Oh my days.
Yeah, she'd been through some dick, definitely.
That's funny.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Speaking of dick size, this is like semi-linked to something else. Do you want to know the weirdest? I feel like the last few episodes, all I've been talking about my childhood. I feel like my childhood is actually coming out.
Yeah.
I'm having flashbacks of my childhood and I'm like, it don't make sense.
Traumatic
It was
experiences.
all traumatic.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
The weirdest, gayest. Well, it wasn't gay because we clearly didn't know what gay was.
Yeah.
So this is, it sounds, thing is, I want to say it sounds worse than it is, but it's not.
It's okay.
So basically,
All right.
this is so embarrassing, fam. Why did I bring it up?
You started that.
Why did I bring it up? Never mind. Anyway, let's go for it. This was just bros doing bro shit. But we thought we were bros doing bro shit, and we definitely weren't. We were just asexual kids thinking we're doing bro shit, actually doing gay shit. So basically what happened was, this is what happened. I was a kid. I was in like it must have been like year 6. So it must have been like 10 or 11. I'm chilling with my boy. This is when I lived in Luton. I was chilling with my boy Christian, and he used to live with his granddad. And he's like, oh, do you want to, after school, he's like, oh, do you want to come mine for a bit and chill? I'm like, cool, man. No, this was year 7. I was like 11 or 12. I remember, because we'd just gone to high school, right? This is what happened. So we just got to high school, I remember, and we used to hang out with his year 10s or 11s. And they used to always chuck it to us, right? And they were like, you guys, and this is when like you're a kid and you'll lie through your teeth about anything that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
So they were like, I bet you're still a virgin. Of course I'm a virgin.
I'm in year 7.
I'm in year 7.
Of course I'm a virgin.
Bruv, that's not what I said though. I wasn't smart enough to think then. I didn't have enough foresight. I'm like, shut up, bruv. Me, virgin.
Are you dumb?
Big man like me.
Do you know who I
virgin.
am?
Do you know where I am from? I'm been fucking. I didn't even know what fucking was, fam. I'm out here like, I've been fucking. And they're like, shut up. But you haven't even started wanking yet. And I'm like, yeah. I'll wank all the time. And they're like, bruv, this time my dick didn't even work then. And then I'm like, yeah, I wank, but I don't even need to wank because I'm just fucking. I didn't even need to wank. The things I was saying didn't even make sense. And then these 10 guys were like, all right, man, all right, yeah, whatever. You chat shit. I ain't chatting shit. So these times, I didn't even know what wanking meant. So I didn't know when you like have a wank, I didn't know what it was for. Like, I didn't know. I just knew what it meant.
Yeah.
I knew like how to do it, but I didn't know why you do it, or like I didn't know it was supposed to feel nice. I didn't know anything. I didn't even know you were supposed to bust. I didn't even know what busting was. Like, I had no idea about sex.
Yeah.
And then so I'm chilling with my boy Christian. He was there during this little conversation. He was there because they used to do it to us all the time. So we go to his granddad's house. We're chilling. He's like, yeah, my granddad's out. We'll just chill at mine for a bit. And we used to chill there all the time. So I'm like, all right, cool, man. So we're just chilling. And then he's like, we're chilling, watching TV, and he's like, bro, do you want to watch? My man's like, no. I thought there was porn involved. There actually wasn't even porn involved. This is how you know we knew nothing about sex.
Okay.
We were just chilling, and my man's like, bro, do you want to have a wank? And I was like, huh? These times, I didn't relate having a wank to sex. I didn't even know. So like, I'm like, huh? Have a wank? He's like, yeah. Obviously we're chilling. Do you want to have a wank? He clearly didn't know what it meant either.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I did feel uneasy about it though. And I was like, guess. Okay, we can have a wank. And he's like, awesome. So my man pulls down his drawers, gets his 11-year-old dick out, and starts bashing, fam. Just rigorously bashing. And my man, like, he weren't even aroused or nothing, fam. He's just violently bashing.
Bashing his soft piece.
Yeah. Just bashing his soft white tool. And I'm like, cool, man. And I remember exactly sitting there feeling so painfully uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But these times I'm still not relating it to sex.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. And he's like, well, go on then. Like, come on then. Like, we're having a wank, bro. Like, why aren't you wanking?
We're having a wank.
We're having a wank, dude. Why aren't you wanking? And then I'm like, all right.
Oh my days.
So these times I'm like, ugh. So I didn't like pull my piece out. I just like
under the cuff.
Under the like, and I'm just there like, I didn't even know if I was holding it, fam. I was just there like, and I'm like, this is weird. And then my man looks over to me and is like, wow, your dick's massive. And then I was like, gay. pulled my shit up and was like, gay. And I left. And it's like a lightning bolt hit me, and everything I needed to know about sex hit me in that one moment. And I was like, this is gay. I'm out. Thanks for the wank, bro. I'm gone. Bro, it was, what is that? What is that? I think back at it and I think, what happened there? And I don't know. I don't think that's an isolated incident. I think young men are about this, fam. They don't know what. These times parents are saying we shouldn't be teaching sex education like primary school. You should, fam. You should, because me and Christian didn't know what we were doing. We and Christian didn't know what we were doing, and if his granddad walked in, he would have been shocked. He would have had a heart attack.
Where was his granddad? Where was his granddad, please?
I don't know, fam.
Oh.
All I know is if granddad walked in, he would have been like, what the fuck is going on?
Nah.
Fam.
Nah.
Such a weird story.
That's hilarious.
Bro.
That hurt my chest.
I was going to say, that's the gayest thing that's ever happened to me, yet it's not gay whatsoever. It's nothing. There's nothing sexual about it whatsoever. But from an adult perspective now,
gay.
It's like, Jesus, that was gay.
Jesus, that is gay.
Two gents just in there bashing it out together. That's gay.
Whoa. Your dick's big. Gay.
Bro, I remember screaming to the top of my lungs, gay! I'm going! Christian, I'm out. Jesus.
Nah, that is gay. That's
gay.
Funny. Fuck, that's funny, James.
He reminded me because I was thinking about what he said about soft dick and just reminded me of that. It was such a weird experience, bro.
My God.
Childhoods don't make sense.
It doesn't. Honestly, I remember the first time I tried to run away from home. Have I ever told you that story?
What do you mean the first time, fam?
Or the only time?
No, you.
That's funny. That's funny. I didn't mean it in reference like that.
All right.
But
Nah, you didn't tell me.
I was in primary school. I don't know what year I was in, but I was definitely in primary school because I was living in Crystal Palace. Was it running away from home or did I just go somewhere? I think no. I didn't run away from home. I went somewhere without telling my parents.
Oh, yeah.
So I think I had finished school, went home, and then left home to go back to school for like an after-school club or something like that. Mm-hmm. Knowing full well I've not told my parents, and knowing full well I should have told my parents. Left, dipped, went to school. I can't remember what it was. It could have been skipping. It could have been fucking food. It could have been something. I can't remember what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
But I'd left. Come back home now. Rents were going skits. Like, obviously, I'm a kid. Like, I'm in primary school. But obviously, they trusted me to go to and fro school by myself because I lived close. Like, where the fuck have you been? Where the fuck have you
I'd have been terrified.
James, my heart was beating.
Fuck.
Beating.
Fuck.
They beat the shit out of me. I say they, my dad did. My dad, it wasn't like a double team thing. My dad just knocked me the fuck out.
Your dad abused you, fam.
Man, it was just normal. It's normal for Nigerians, fam.
Yeah.
Normal. We got banged when we were kids. Banged when we were kids. Fuck me. I got it worse than my sister though, obviously, because my sister's just a girl and she
Yeah.
never got beats like that. But she got. I remember one time she got whooped though. Bruv, we've got stories, man. My childhood was murked in terms of. I told you I got a scar on my stomach, innit?
Yeah, man.
I said this on this podcast, yeah.
But yeah, man, finish the story. You ran away.
Yeah, ran away. Don't even know why I ran away. Walked back home, like la-di-da, like yeah, cool. Got in. Where the fuck have you been, kind of thing. I can't remember what I said because I can't remember what I was doing anyway. And I went to do something in school. And I said something. I was doing X, Y, and Z. I was like, what? Quickest slap, boy. I was like, don't you fucking ever go anywhere without telling us ever again. Fam, it was crazy.
That happened to me one time. You know, when it's funny because we were just talking about it, not talking about it, but watching it on that Mo Gilligan thing. My dad used to come and pick me up on a Saturday morning, innit?
Yeah.
And I used to be gassed for dad. I don't know why I was so excited for dad to come and pick us up, but I used to love it. So I used to literally sit on our doorstep waiting for dad to see dad's car coming down the road. So I'm waiting one Saturday. I'm waiting. I remember it was in summer. And I'm sitting on the doorstep. I'm like, Mum, can I sit on the doorstep, wait for dad? She's like, yeah, go on. I'm like, cool. Dad's taking long. So I'm like, right, I'm going to go to the end of the road and see if he's coming down the road. Went to the end of the road, stayed there for like 30 seconds.
Max. Came
straight back. Walked through the door. My mum clearly had thought that I'd been taken or run away or something because all she saw, she's come to the door, door swinging open, and I'm not on the doorstep. And I must have been young, like 6 or 7. And I walked in, like you said, la-di-da. I didn't even see the smack coming, fam. I got smacked on my blind side. Just bang. And I remember I clapped into the wall. And I was like, what's going on? And then she just went fucking nuts. Like, where the fuck were you? Fam, going crazy. And you think, why do parents get violently angry when they're worried? When they're worried, their first instinct is to beat the shit out of you. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. She came after me, fam, went nuts. And then my dad came in and was like, oh, what's up? He finally got there. And then she told him to beat me and was like, this little fucker, like, tried to run away, or like he went missing. I couldn't find him. These times I was gone for literally 30 seconds. She beat the living Christ out of me. She beat the living Christ. I remember I was at my dad's. I remember I always think in my head, like, fuck, mum used to love beating us. But that's not like something that I just say all the time to anyone. And then I remember my dad, I remember, it was last week when we went to my dad's for Christmas. We were all sitting around the table and just talking, like catching up about old shit and stuff like that. And then we were talking like me and my brother being naughty as kids and stuff. And he was like, boy, if I wasn't around, I think your mum would have killed you both. She's like, any excuse to smack you up. She was like, she wanted to take the skin off your legs. She hated you. And it's funny because I remember mum used to smack us for joke. I remember one time I had a bunk bed and I was on the top bunk. And I remember one time I was...
The skin off your legs?
But she wanted to rip the skin off our legs. She was like, I was half asleep. And I was trying to go to sleep. And I was just snoozing and I was dozing, fam.
Yeah.
And then she kissed me on my cheek and I didn't know what it was. Yeah. And I was like, oh. And then I must have tapped her on her head. I don't know if she thought it was an attack. Fam, in the middle of the night, I remember this hand, I went, She grabbed it and pinned this hand down and my face was clean open and she just fucking went for my face. She went nuts. She was like, don't you ever fucking hit me. I'm like, what? I'm half asleep, cuz. Oh, bro. I was like, mum, not everyone's out to get you, fam. I'm 6. I'm fucking 6. Bruv. Oh my God. My mum was a bitch. She was such a bitch. She used to beat us all the time.
Oh, my chest hurts.
She used to beat us all the time. And I remember the day telling her licks don't hurt anymore. I remember, and she was so angry. So angry. And I could tell her pride wanted to ring my dad and say, like, these kids are talking shit. Yeah. They're saying my smacks don't hurt. Yeah. Like, come true and show them what hurts kind of thing. Yeah. She wanted to do that, innit? But her pride was thinking, nah, my smacks hurt, fam. Yeah. And then she was smacking me, fam. And I was there firming it. And I was laughing. I was laughing. Like, this don't hurt. Yeah. This don't hurt. But she went nuts. She went nuts. She didn't draw for a weapon, but she just went crazy and dragged me to the floor and just going fucking crazy. And I'm there like, this don't hurt. And it does hurt. And my eyes were tearing up, bruv. And it was starting to fucking hurt. And I'm tearing up. And she's got like a knee on my back. And she's going fucking, like her hand must have been red raw. And she's fucking going for it. And I'm like, it don't hurt. I felt like Kunta Kinte. Getting whipped. Fam, she went crazy. Pride's a bad thing. It is. Her pride versus my pride. She always used to say as when I was a kid that me and her two were like with our pride and our stubbornness. And I was like, shut up. I'm nothing like you. But that day proved that we were the same. I wasn't giving in and she weren't giving in, fam. She was going to smack me until I said it hurt. And I was going to firm it until she stopped. Jesus, that's not parenting.
And you say we get abused. You said she put a knee on your back, fam.
It felt
your
like
hand down.
When she slammed my hand down on my face, I knew my face was about to get it. As soon as my hand hit the pillow, I knew my face was about to get it. It was long.
That's ever so funny, fam. That's too funny. I've never been pinned down to get beat before.
That's Irish women, fam. They'll come for you.
I've never ever been pinned down to get beat. That's crazy, bro.
But these times, fam, you've got a scar.
I know, I've got a permanent
scar. I've got
a permanent scar on my stomach.
That doesn't make on your stomach of all places. Yeah. I can understand if it was like on the back of your leg or your ass or something like that. Your stomach.
Yeah, fam. It's just
what did it hit you with?
What, like a bamboo stick.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It never broke.
Jesus Christ.
It peeled the shit out my skin. It's never gonna go. It's never ever gonna go. It's mad. It's mad.
It's crazy, boy. But then again, like, it's mad that my mum used to go nuts just because But because she used to go nuts so often, I didn't give a fuck. It didn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
So these smacks and this shouting and stuff like that didn't mean shit.
Yeah.
Just like, that's just Wednesday. But my dad, I think I've heard my dad shout like 3 times in my entire life.
Yeah.
And when he used to shout, fam, my bones used to crumble.
Really?
My dad shout, like, I don't know what it was, but my dad's never angry.
Yeah.
So when it shout, like, he'd always shout like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So it'd be monotone. He's getting pissed off. So it's not like you can see him rumbling up.
Yeah.
It's just like, say for example, me and my brother are fighting, and he's like, "Stop fighting, guys. Stop fighting. Behave yourself. Stop fighting. We're not listening. Stop fighting." I said, "Stop fighting, fam." When he shouted, we froze. We froze. And then he'd come. This is funny. He'd come if he was gonna beat us.
Yeah.
He'd come. He'd come and grab like the back of like the scruff of your neck and try and turn you, so your back's facing him, and you're trying to turn against him, innit? And you're trying to turn against him, and he's dragging you, and he's got man strength, and your whole hips would your body would leave the floor, and you're twisting midair, and as soon as your feet touch the ground, you're shuffling around again, fam. And you're just like, bro. And he could just, because I'm so scared, he could tap me, and I'm like, ah! So, but he could just go, bap, bap, and I'm like, ah! Ah! Dad! Whereas my mum will pin me down and beat me to death.
That's fair.
And it did nothing. Fam, I used to be so scared of my dad. So scared. Because he never got angry. Yeah. Never, ever.
Fuck, that's fair.
Bruv.
I can imagine it now. He says, as soon as your feet touch the ground,
fam, as soon he'd swang me round, as soon as I'll arch my back like that and I'll twist, fam, my legs will be shaking. And I'm no. Oh my God. Childhood is crazy. Crazy.
Fuck, I hated my childhood, but I loved that.
Bruv, there was a thing, exactly what you said the other day about like, you have to find the jest in everything. Everything in your life. Like, I like the fact that I can talk about this and say, because if I was a different guy, I could like find an excuse to blame any kind of my behavior or how I feel or resentments on like my childhood, and I could talk to a therapist and say I'm traumatized and I can't do this because of this. And like, I feel like, I genuinely feel like if you can try your best to find the funny in any bad situation, you automatically feel better within yourself. And like, there's a situation I told you about. I decided I'm not going to do it today. One day I will do it. Yeah. But like, the worst thing that ever happened, I've told you before. I've told all of you before. When we were in Miami and we had that heart up. I remember. The worst thing that ever happened to me when I was a kid. And it like, every time I used to think about it, it used to literally like, I don't know, it used to like make me feel so weird and down, and like, I can't describe it. It used to just fuck me up whenever I used to think about it. And me and my brother do not speak about it. And I only found out recently that because he was so young, he thought it was a dream. He didn't know it was real. And then he brought it up at his birth. We were at a birthday dinner. And he brought, my mum wasn't there, or my parents weren't there. And we were all having drinks and stuff. And he brought it up as like a joke. Yeah. And I was there and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah. And then he looked at me and was like, he's like, James, until you just said, what the fuck are you doing? I thought it was a fucking dream. And now I've just seen your reaction. I've just realized it wasn't. And my world is spinning. And I was like, big man, it weren't no fucking dream. That's for damn sure. And we haven't ever spoken about it. Yeah. Even after that, we've never spoken about it. And recently I told someone about it, and she was laughing her fucking tits off. And I was like, the fuck fuck are you laughing at?
Yeah.
And she was like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's not funny.
Yeah.
It's not funny.
Yeah.
But it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, this is my like deepest, darkest secret.
Yeah.
Like, I don't shit. I've only told a few people in my life this. Like, why are you laughing? And she's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. And she like, the more she laughed, I was like, why the fuck is this bitch laughing? Like, this is my heart. This is my soul. Like, don't laugh.
Yeah.
And then she was like, you're right. It ain't funny. It's not funny.
Yeah.
And then like she stopped talking and then she just started laughing again. And I'm like, nah, mad. And I'm just like stewing. And then like a couple of days later, I was thinking, why did she find that so funny? And then I said it out loud to myself. I said the whole story out loud to myself. And I was like, rah, it's actually funny.
Yeah.
If you take away all the darkness from it, it's fucking funny. And I was like, wow. As soon as like I acknowledged that, I felt like a weight come off my chest.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's not that bad. It's horrible.
Yeah.
But the resentment I feel inside myself is literally gone.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not going to say it on here.
Yeah.
But I made, it was a few weeks ago, I made a note on my phone and I was like, one day I'm going to have the balls to say it on the pod.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell it and it will be funny. And I'll feel better. And I just wanted to like use it as an expression of just like bad shit happens to everyone all the time.
Everyone.
But if you can't find the funny in it, then you're just going to stew forever.
Yeah.
Because I've been stewing on that for the last, how old was I? 6, 7?
Yeah.
So the last 12 years?
It's a long time, man. It's a very long time.
Yeah. So even longer than 12 years. What am I about? 20 years. The last 21 years. I've been sitting on that for 21 years.
Yeah.
And it's been vexing me. Every time I've ever thought about it, it sends me mad.
I mean, you told us what?
I told you 8 years ago. Yeah.
Fuck.
But boy, yeah, you got to find the funny and shit. It's
to,
hard though. It was hard for me to find that.
It's hard, obviously, because you're experiencing it. You're going through it. It's part of you. It's part of them. It's part of your family. So for you to laugh as it's happening or when you think about it, it would never be the case. It's when you say it out to someone else or blah, blah, blah. That's when you can be like, okay, maybe it's not. It's bad, but you can see the...
You can see the funny because like the people you tell, they can empathize with you.
Yeah.
The same way we were talking about like women getting raped and stuff like that, and all the bad things that happen to people that will never happen to you.
Yeah.
Like when you hear stuff like that, all you can do is empathize. Yeah. All you can do is empathize. You'll never be able to truly understand or feel what they're feeling.
Yeah.
So like obviously when I'm telling people, I'm expecting them for some reason to feel the way I feel when I'm saying it.
Yeah.
And like when I'm saying it, like I'm feeling horrible and I'm expecting them to feel that way. And she just didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
And it's because it's nothing to do with her. It didn't happen to her.
Yeah.
So it was easy for her to like laugh. And then once I laughed about it, I was like, bruv, it's literally gone. Like every bad feeling I had about it is literally gone. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Like, because when we say, oh, you got to find everything funny, I do believe it. But then now that I know I've got a true exact example of that, like epitomized, I'm just like, oh, wow, that actually is the truth.
Yeah, it's the truth.
100%, boy.
It is the truth. But it's hard to find something funny, obviously, when something bad is happening to you. Of course, it's hard, but you've just got to let go and let God, man. Just move on, kind of thing, and just...
For real, man.
Try and find the jest in everything. That's true happiness, man. Just being free and being like, you know what, shit happens. Keep it moving, man.
Bro, because shit happens all the time.
All day, every day.
Shit happens all the time. And people literally, sometimes I do feel like people make a choice to either hold on to it or to let it go. And people make out like it's not a choice. And sometimes it might be a hard choice, but I still think it's always a choice. Especially when it comes down to forgiving people. Like, I got this like big thing about forgiveness. Like forgiveness, when people like hold grudges, like I don't hold grudges really ever. Apart from that one thing that I just mentioned, I don't really hold grudges ever. And like, obviously there's certain people in life that always hold a grudge. Always, if someone's done them wrong, or if like someone's hurt them, stuff like that, they will resent that person to the day they die, and they don't want to hear from that person. Every time they think about that person, they get angry. But it's like, if you don't forgive that person, while you're out here feeling all these resentments, you do realize they're not feeling that.
Yeah,
they're
fine.
out, fam. They're moving on, fam. They're not
absolutely
thinking
fine.
about this shit.
So it's just a weight on your shoulders for no
It's not
reason.
like, it's not like every time you feel angry,
they can feel it too.
they're in China somewhere and they're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, not this again.
Yeah,
Not Karen
yeah.
again. Yeah, it's like they have no idea that you're feeling angry.
They don't give a fuck either.
Yeah, like your day is ruined and they're just chilling, bro.
chilling.
They don't give a fuck. It's not even on their radar.
Yeah.
So like someone said there's a quote and I really can't, I wish I could remember exactly what it says, but it's like, like resentment is like trying to poison someone by taking the pill yourself or drinking the poison yourself.
That makes
like
sense.
you're trying to kill someone by drinking the poison yourself.
That makes sense.
And because it's only you.
Yeah.
You're the only one that's feeling this. That
Yeah.
person's not feeling it. So why do you bother holding a
Yeah.
grudge? Because they don't care. And more time, a lot of the time, whilst you're out here holding these resentments, when you do actually see that person and they can see you've still got a grudge about it, they give even less of a fuck. They'll be like,
yeah.
big man, you're a joke.
Yeah.
You're a
It's
joke.
been
Get
how
over
long?
it, fam. Get over it.
Yeah.
And then they just move on even more high and mighty. Like, I'm the bigger man. And
Yeah.
they just walked off and you're just still there stewing, fam. So yeah, you got to find it funny and everything, and you just got to get over shit quickly because it will eat you up, boy.
It's easier said than done, obviously.
Of course.
But
just like everything we say on here. Way easier said than done.
way
But
easier
boy,
said than
you got to
done,
make
but
an
you
effort.
just- You
fam.
have to, man. You have to try to. You can't be free and happy unless you just let go. Just have to let go and just be yourself, man.
Yeah, man.
Try and be happy.
I can't think of anything that apart from that one thing, I can't think of anything that I've held on to in resentment and I'm angry at people about and stuff like that. It's just pointless. Even shit that's happening to me like right now, like the stuff we were talking about earlier, even stuff that's happening right now, I'm still like,
No.
that person's just a sad person.
Sad person.
They're just a sad, depressed person. Let them be sad. If they want to be sad, they can be sad. Fam. Like,
If that makes their day.
if
good for them.
if them trying to ruin my day makes their day,
Their problem.
cool, fam. That's my good deed for the day.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, boy. But my day is blessed. Trust me. I'm fine. But yeah, fam.
That was funny.
Shit, that was funny indeed. Do you want to rap?
Yeah.